Life is chaos. Sometimes we need to learn to take a break, sip our coffee, or whatever your beverage of choice is. Take a minute to recenter and then get back to that chaos confidently. Today I wanted to introduce myself to you. Take a minute, or 20. Just kidding. I'll try to keep it short and sweet. Hey, anybody who really knows me knows I can talk. And I just want to tell you about me. Let you get to know me just a little bit. Hi, I'm Kira. I'm 35 years old, happily married. I've been married for going on 4 years now. Truth be told, I've been with my husband for almost 10. We've been through some things. I've got 3 children. I was married once before. And you know what? I learned a lot from the experience, simply by figuring out what not to do and what I didn't want for the future. That's still a win in my book. I've been a mom for over 15 years. I've been through a divorce, both as a child, watching my parents get divorced, and as a woman going through a divorce myself. I've been a working mom, a stay-at-home mom, a single mom, a married mom, a dating mom, a mom to 1 child, then 2, now 3. And everything in between, it sometimes seems. I've raised my daughter. She's soon to be 16. Does that mean my job's done? And I'm raising my now 2 sons. They're both under 5. Honestly, I'm just your average, everyday mom, woman, and wife, trying to get by in this chaotic life. When I was little, I knew that I wanted to be a mom. And not just that, I wanted to be a young mom. I remember as a young child, maybe kindergarten, being proud of how young my parents were. I dreamed of my kids being proud of me and loving me unconditionally too. And not only that, but I aspired to be what my parents couldn't be, a stay-at-home mom. I wanted to always be there for my kids and to be the mom that was so often portrayed on TV. In fact, if we're being honest, we all wanted that Gilmore Girl relationship at one point, didn't we? As I got older, I started to believe that I was simply born in the wrong generation. It seemed as though being a stay-at-home parent was nothing more than a pipe dream. I lived in a world of strong, independent women who don't need men, and I am woman, hear me roar mentalities. I lived in a world of twisted feminism, and I hated it. Stay-at-home moms were an extinct breed. It made me angry and sad. I lost hope in ever achieving that dream, and instead decided it would be better to focus on getting a career. I thought about becoming a teacher for a while. I thought about being an author. I even thought about having a ranch one day so that I could have horses and train people for horseback riding and board horses, and thought I could make an income that way. Nothing called to me like being a stay-at-home mom. It was always on my mind, and it was always in my heart. I met my now husband just over 10 years ago, like I said. I remember telling him all about my dream of being a stay-at-home mom. Words will never ever describe the absolute joy that I felt when he told me he felt the same. We both thought we were born in the wrong generation. He always wanted that kind of life, a life where he got to go to work to provide for his family while he trusted his wife to mother his children and care for his home. Turned out my dream was attainable after all, and today here I sit, privileged and honored to be living my dream. I am the stay-at-home mom I always wanted to be. Life is far from easy, but I'm grateful for every day that I have. So why should you listen to me? Am I an expert? No way. Then again, maybe you should ask, what's an expert? Is it someone who's got a degree, special training, years of experience? See, I'm just someone who's lived a lot of experiences in a short time. And if life lessons that I've learned can help even just one other person, well, then that's what I'm here for. The way I see it, there's 2 ways to learn. From mistakes that you make or from the mistakes of others. Perhaps the fact that I am just your average, normal, everyday mom helps. See, I am not better than you. I just have a different experience and it's giving me different perspectives. Or maybe I'm slightly farther along in my journey. Or maybe I just know someone who taught me something that I'm now ready to share and pass on and teach someone else. Like you. See, we're all in this journey of life and we're just trying our best to be our best. Why not learn from someone else? Listen, you may choose to learn from me because you can relate to me, or because you recognize that I've been there. Or you may want to have an opportunity to learn from my mistakes. Or maybe you're just nosy. That's okay too. I'm happy to share my story regardless of your reasons. I want to give you a little backstory. See, a few months ago, I was talking to a friend of mine about how I dreamed about being like my grandfather. Different dream. He was always so helpful. But I didn't know until about 3 years ago when he passed away. It wasn't until after he died that I realized just how much of an impact he'd had on his world. Not the world, not the country, not even the state, not even the county. Well, maybe the county. But it was his world. It was our community. He wasn't famous. He wasn't rich. He was just my grandfather. But he had such a huge impact on others around him just because he was a good person who helped everyone every chance he could. I told my friend that I would really enjoy doing something like that myself. Like be a life coach or just get active on social media and spread positivity. I just wanted to do something good in this world. I want to be remembered because I make a difference, even if just in one person's life. She gave me a piece of advice that stalled me out, honestly. She told me, you have to talk about what you know. I was like, that's it. I'm screwed. What the heck do I know? Literally, I spent weeks thinking about all of this. Like, I'm just a stay-at-home mom. What do I know? I'm nobody. I'm just a stay-at-home mom. I'm not special. I'm just a stay-at-home mom. And that's when it hit me. Duh. I'm a stay-at-home mom. That's what I know. That's what I know. As I honed in on these thoughts about how I could help others, not because I'm some schooled expert, but because I'm just like them. See, I've lived life and I've experienced situations that we probably have all faced or will face. Maybe I'm not special, but I'm relatable. We used to live in a world where our greatest teachers were in fact our mothers, our fathers, our grandmothers, our grandfathers, our community. We learned not because of some fancy college. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But because we lived experiences and we learned from the experiences that were lived by others. Listen, my goal is to share what I know. My goal is to help other moms. So whether you're single or not, working or stay at home, mom to one, mom to multiple, my goal is to help you navigate through all things mom. From relationships with our partners, to relationships with our kids, to relationships with ourselves. I want to help you navigate this chaotic world of motherhood and life simply by sharing my experiences, but not just mine. I want the opportunity to share the experiences of others too. See, like I've said, we live in a world where we learn from others. And in this fancy new world of technology and social media, how convenient that I can bring others to you. You don't have to go to college. You don't have to attend some expensive course. Again, nothing wrong with that. All you have to do is listen to your neighbor with an open heart and an open mind, and then we can learn what someone else knows. You'll want to keep watching if you're a mom who would like to hear what it's like to be just a regular mom. If you want to learn from others about how to parent or co-parent, if you want advice about life, marriage, kids, If you want tips about staying positive, practicing self-care, ways to gently parent without being a pushover, if you want to be a better wife, a better mother, and a better woman of faith. And it's not because I'm an expert. It's just because I have experience. So do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, because there's going to be a new video release every week. And until next time, friends, God bless.